I rarely do a lot of videos where I call out trolls and things of that nature because a lot of times I let things slide. But it's some comments that get left on my channel that just says I have to say something about various comments that are left on my channel. Now, as you all know, I did a video talking about Miss Jamaica and her competing in the Miss Universe pageant and basically complimenting her on her natural looks, especially with her having her fro out because it's not common that you will see a black woman in this pageant wear her natural hair out. Now, I have seen some comments where it said people in the past have done so and things of that nature, and I'm not discrediting them. But I say it's rare because it's not like it happens every single pageant. It happens pretty much almost, maybe it'll happen once every couple of years. So when you see that kind of representation or see something like that, it will spark a conversation, and especially amongst black women, or at least it should. But I got a notification from this person by the name of Vinessa Wess, if that is indeed even a real person, who left this comment right here, and it's broken up into two parts. And I'm going to read to you what they said because this is the typical response where you'll have a seemingly black woman, because I don't know, this could be a troll, leaving the typical comment where they have to somehow put the blame onto black men. Now, this is about self-hate or anything of that nature. Now, this is a post that I made that was meant to be positivity. And you have this one person right here who wants to bring negativity in that, oh, it's black men's fault why black women hate themselves or, don't have their natural looks. And just let me go ahead and read, because it was actually one part of this post that actually made me want to make this video. If I didn't see that one part, and it's actually towards the end, I probably wouldn't have said anything. But let me go ahead and read this. She said, black women wear weaves, lighten their skin, and get light colored contacts because that's what black men like and are attracted to. Natural kinky hair on dark black women is like a repel spray to black men. There's a reason why you see so many natural hair dark skinned sisters in interracial relationships, because those non-black guys appreciate our natural crown. Everybody knows this. Black men do not like our hair in its natural state. They spend all of our lives chasing girls with long wavy hair and beige skin, but when sisters spend time and energy and money trying to look the way black men told us how they want it, now black men are acting brand new, complaining and pretending they preferred dark-skinned Afrocentric black women all along, but y'all didn't. Now black men are like, why y'all black women wearing weaves? Why y'all lightening y'all skin? Oh, we changed our minds. We like short nappy hair now. We like dark-skinned sisters now, blah, blah, blah. You know what this entire post screams to me? I mean, this part, because like I said, it's split into two parts. This is just part one. It screams this person has some deep insecurities. And of course, like I said, they had to make it seem like it was black men that caused them to do all of this stuff to themselves. I remember when Lil Kim came out I think it was last year, and she was saying how a lot of black men told her that she looked a certain way and that she was bad and everything like that. But it was a lot more black men that were complimenting her looks. And it wasn't black men that went out there and told her to lighten her skin and get all those plastic surgeries and to make her appear how she does today, which is absolutely horrible. Lil Kim of the 90s was one of the most beautiful women walking this planet at the time, back then. As a matter of fact, most of the black women back in the 90s were very good looking because a lot of them still had that natural beauty to them. Some of them did a little bit of enhancements, but they didn't do a lot to the point where it was like, what the hell are you doing? Compared to some of them today. And of course, if you go further back, of course, the women still were even more beautiful because they were still in that natural state. So for this person to sit up here and put all of this on black men, let me tell you something. These corporations, these white ran corporations, they are the ones that are telling you, oh, we don't allow you to wear dreadlocks, or we don't allow you to wear your hair in its natural state. Oh, we're not hiring because of your braids. How many videos have I done on my two old channels Well, especially the old one, where I talked about various stories where black women were not hired or they got fired because of how their hair looked. Oh, but if a white woman does it, oh, they'll keep them around because now it's trendy and it's edgy. But let me go on to the next part of this bullshit ass post. She says, if black men would have been checking for black women that look like this gorgeous Afro sister, marrying and putting them in their black men music videos, black men magazines, or on their arms, instead of chasing Amber Rose types, Mariah Carey, and or non-black chicks, you would have seen damn near every black woman in the USA get themselves a Pam Grier Afro blowout. Now she says black men music videos, black men magazines, or on their arms. I'm trying to figure out, where are the black men owned magazines? You know what's so crazy? With the state of how a lot of black women, not all of them are today, and how a lot of them are so strong and independent, something tells me they would have still done and tried to do their own thing despite what their man wanted them to appear like in their natural state. Because a lot of them chased after that whiteness from that white woman, or that proximity of whiteness that a white woman exudes. She says, and skin bleaching creams will go out of business, but look around, kind sir. Don't call me no kinds. I hate when people come and leave these goddamn kind of posts on my page and put kind sir, because now I make it seem like you're trying to mock me. And tell me how many regular black men and celebrity black men are checking for black women that look like Miss Jamaica. I'll wait, and then put an exclamation mark. The impact should change when black men stop being so color struck and change their beauty preferences for black women like this awesome system with the afro. It shouldn't take white publications like Lupita on the cover of People magazine as the most beautiful. First off, if she knew about any of my videos, I was really looking at Lupita before she really became this big star. And I'll be one of the first guys to tell you that I always said that Lupita is my wife in my head. If I was to ever meet her in real life, they may have to call security. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. TV shows like The Bachelorette, well, I don't know many black people that watch that show, or a Miss Universe pageant for black men to finally see how beautiful we are as authentic black women. But I'm glad to see this awesome sister. Too bad it wasn't American black men that promoted dark skin, natural hair, beautiful black women like her first before white American mainstream did it. That right there is what made me want to make this video. This part right here. Before white American mainstream did it. Putting her up on the American stage for the world to see. So basically, she put all of this blame onto black men. I'm summing it up. She put all of this blame on black men while black women hate themselves and all this and bullshit. And said it's because of white daddy that she's now seen as the most beautiful thing and beautiful woman in the world. Then, bitch, why didn't you just say these goddamn 2 paragraphs and say, just leave this one sentence? It was white daddy and white mommy who caused the natural woman to really shine. Why didn't you just fucking say that? But no, you had to dig your crusty, dusty ass, chipped ass nails into black men to create this big issue for yourself. This is why some black men don't respect people like yourself, Vinessa Wess. Because you had to say all of that shit, all of that negative ass shit about black men that you per head to sum it up to white American mainstream did it, putting her up on the American stage for the world to see. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, this Vinessa Wess truly believes that black men are the true downers of natural black women, and is white mommy and white daddy that loves her to death, which is why they gave her a platform to shine. And if it wasn't for white mommy and white pappy, no one would give a damn. I didn't even expect to go off like that, but that one sentence pissed me off about the entire post, which is why I'm making this video right now. Notice I was calm throughout the whole thing, but when it got to that part, that's what triggered me. Because she literally threw so much salt and shit on black men, but when she got to that part about talking about the white American stage, she got happy. I really have nothing left to say. Anyone who watches my videos knows I always speak positive of the black women. Unless they are doing some shit, I'm going to call it out. Just like I'm calling this bullshit ass post out, Vinessa Wess. And yes, you will be going in the titles of my videos. Of this video, at least, since you want that all that goddamn attention. And good luck if anyone comes to your channel after watching this video for this bullshit that you posted. I have nothing left to say about this. Like, this shit got me all riled up at 5:58 in the goddamn morning. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments.